So I got first place at today's locals, and we got 3 packs for getting first place. It was a small group of people in a different locals that I'm gonna start going to. It's closer than my original other locals, which is like an hour away. This one's like 40 minutes away, and it's a new atmosphere and it's different. So I'm gonna start going there more. Uh, Sometimes you just want to get away from certain toxic people. And this is my Horus Centurion build, which is different from the typical Centurion Horus, which uses a small Horus package. I love using Horus, so I've mastered them with Exceeds, Fusions. You see my Fusion build and other things, and I was just trying to do something different. So this is the last day of playing it with this one synchro. So then I'm gonna change it obviously from this point going forward because only one card got hit. So I'm gonna go through the extra deck, show you how I play it my way, and then go from there. I'll open up the packs at the end. So like I said, I'm focused on it being a Horus deck. So I'm playing 3 walls to try to get into it if I don't see it. A terraforming, 3 King Sarks, and 1 Canopic Protector, which on their turn they activate something. You can activate this, bring a Horus back from the graveyard, then you can activate your tuners from your Centurion cards and guarantee just going to a level 12. 1 Horus the Black Flame, 3 Amsetis, 1 Dufmotet, 1 Hoppy, and 1 Protector. To pair with them, with what I'm doing with them, I run 1 Ebony Sun. If you discard a card, a spell or trap card for another effect, since you're discarding that spell and trap card, this lets you bring it back, so then you can dump it again for let's say King Sark or something. And 2 Druid Worms, which is a light, so you can pair it with M-Seti and you can go into Chaos Angel, and then if you have another Horus card on the field, you can banish it from graveyard. It gives you a level 2 token. That level 2 token can be used as a tuner, and then you can go into a free another 10 body. I'm running 3 oaths. So like I said, these are mainly just to get into the synchro, so I can go synchro plays. It's not meant to focus solely on the Centurion cards. So 1 stand up is all I really need. Like, I want to play with the Horror stuff. This is meant to complement it, and I've been doing wonders with it. Primera. It's also a 1 card starter. Oh, you know, all these cards. So if I use this to bait out Ash, I can use the Horror stuff. Or use the Horror stuff first, and then I could go into this, and this gives me 2 Synchro Monsters. 1 Trudea. 1 Alteria. 1 Wake Up, 1 Gargoyle, and that's it for this. And this also, since it summons a token that's level 8, if you normal summon to go into your combo, this gives you a token, which are considered normal monsters, so you can special summon Druid Swarm for free. Since the token's on the field by itself first before you synchro, you can special summon this for free. And then if you synchro summon this turn, you can banish from the graveyard and get another level 2 tuner. So you can guarantee get your level 2 plays, your level 10 plays. And I choose Gargoyle because they're dark, so it's like matching up the darks with the light. You get your Chaos Angels full effects. I'm running 3 Dark Ruler No More, Synchro Rumble. For the synchro, you can search it out. And a lot of people, when I go effect, they try to negate his first effect, and I'll chain his second effect to tag out, and they'll miss timing with this, the first negate, They assume I'm only going to do the second one only. One Call by the Grave, one Secret Village, which is cool because the other tuner is considered it's a spellcaster. So if you even I play this, I'll summon on their turn. After they activate something, I can activate her to summon, and she's a spellcaster, which normally shuts them down. Small hand traps, just 2 snow, which work wonders, knowing which cards to pop when I had it. 2 ash, and 2 spooky woods, just in case they try to OTK. I'll just get life points, and they really can't. Or they went first to get so much life points, I could go into Psychic and Punisher. And another reason I chose these is they're all level 3, and they're also tuners, which I can pair with if they don't do nothing, my opponent, and I can pair it with the Horus stuff to go into Psychic and Punisher. So it's like I can cause problems on their turn and then also go into synchros if they don't do nothing. We got Chaos Angel, Shinging. So like I said, you can use, let's say you want to bring him out first. Let's say you use it with Hoppy. You can banish the token, and then you get a level 2 light token, and you can synchro with the M-SETI with the token to bring him out. And since you banish the card, you will get his effect to banish a card on their field every 1 second, and then his summoning effect will banish too. So like you'll banish first, triggering his effect to banish something on their field and graveyard if you Dark Ruler no more. And then you use the other token from SETI to go into him, he also banishes something else. So like you're getting rid of problem cards. 1 Legama. What's this one? And then Crimson Dragon, which is the spell card searches. This allows you to go into, this is officially as of tomorrow banned, but King Calamity kept shutting down stuff. I won all my dice rolls and Blazar Dragon. So my plans are to just get another Blazar and to replace this going forward. Psychic and Punisher, Super Red Nova, 1 Zombie Vampire. This worked wonders. On Galaxy, so you can use 2 to go in the Galaxy and 2 to go in Vampire. Normally Vampire dumps 4, and if you can get one of your starters, you can just go off from there while having a negate on a monster negate, and then going into 2 synchros on your turn, and then when you pass turn, go into a synchro on their turn. If you also attack with this, you make two Horus under it, attack, then you can climb into armor and go into Zeus. Now Zeus has 4 materials, so you can just clear boards. Coach, because I like going into Vampire better, because I'd rather have Vampire and a monster negate and dig deeper and special summon that monster, and then you can go into your plays. So then you can possibly end up with 1 negate. If you hit the Centurion cards, you will go into a 2nd negate, and then on their turn a 3rd negate if you go into Crimson Dragon again. It's going forward since Calamity is banned, but when Calamity hit the field, it was like they can't play, and you still have a monster negate and any army negate with Blazar. And then I like using this just in case I didn't have M-SETI in graveyard or anything. You use 2 of your other Horus monsters to make this. This is a spellcaster. If it's going to be destroyed by card effect or battle, you can detach to protect itself. Not only that, if they activate traps or monster effects, he gets a counter. You can remove 3 counters to search any spell card you want from your deck. So even with this and Secret Village on the field, if there's just so many monsters and they really can't do nothing, which will happen often, then on your turn you can detach 3. You can either search M-SETI, any spellcaster. So you can search M-SETI or the 1 card starter for the Centurion cards and go from there. Or I like if I already have everything set up, I can just search Ebony Sun or whatever spell card you need. He'll search any spellcaster or any monster. So If you search Mseti, you can get the horror stuff going. If you search the Centurion spellcaster, you can get your synchro stuff going. So like it works wonders. And Andy gave me this, my homeboy Andy. So big shout outs to him. I managed to include it and make it master it my way. And the side deck basically was, if you want to up it, you can up another. I can up another Trudea. I can up a third if I want. Drone Lockbird. It all depends on what they're playing. Shifter. Another Ash to make 3. 3 Nibiru and 3 Imperm. So I can side out the hand traps that were useless against the matchup, and then put in the proper one, and then move forward from there. I want to keep the hand trap small, in the manner of sometimes it's useless anyways, and you're against the matchup. So if I have it small and it works, but then I can trade them out for the proper hand traps to shut them down. Also, the deck is at 41, just in case you're wondering. And with the combo line, like I said, this will get you into 2 synchros, but going off of, like I said, you would need Mseti and any one of these. Like, you know, obviously you're gonna dump with Jewish Worm, because whether you're going first or second, it all depends. So normally what I like doing, so assuming the spell card is in play, obviously, I like using these. Like, if you're going second with Dark Ruler No More, I would go this first. To go into Qingling. Because now that you synchro summon this turn, you can use his effect to banish to get a token. A level 2 token you can use as a tuner. So since you banish, you activate his effect to banish something, get rid of it on the field. Then you would use the level 2 tuner, which is a light. You would synchro with Mseti to go into Chaos Angel, and then on summoning, Chaos Angel banishes another card, and now he's in full effect, where your synchro monsters are unaffected by monster effects, and all your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. So that's one way. Or if you want to go into the safely first, like if you went first, you can go. I like going to Chaos Angel first. So if I go into any of my synchro plays, if they try to Nibiru or anything, the regular monsters would go away, but since this was already there and he has his full effect of synchro monsters cannot be they're unaffected by monster effects. Your synchro monsters will all stay, the ones that are on the field. Nibiru will get rid of just the non-synchro monsters. And then you could go into Trudea and stuff like that. And then if you sent another Mseti, another Horus card, you can pair it with the tuners, like I said, and go into Psychic and Punisher, and so forth. And I've learned to include, it would be this. I've learned to include this as a good one of, if you started off with this card only. So let's say this is let's just use that as a discard. With this, everything else is in deck. So you would play Oath. Oath will set Trudea. Let's turn this sideways so you can know it's a hand. Then Trudea, bring up, bring down. Oh, matter of fact, instead of this one, let's use this as this one. Like, you could just do more stuff with this. Then Trudea will set Primera. Chimera summons itself. Go search. Stand up. Then you can use stand up, send to the graveyard to set Gargoyle. Then you would special summon Gargoyle, and since you used Oath, you're locked into Centurions from the extra deck. So you would then synchro these two to go into auxiliary. Then this will be Chainlink 1. This will be Chainlink 2 to re-add to your hand. This will search Alteria. Now if you want also, if you synchro summon this turn, you can banish this from the graveyard and get a level 2 tuner to go into Chaos Angel. But you would use this card's effect to send her to the graveyard. So because of Oath, now that it's gone, you can go into any synchro monster. So you would go into Gargoyle. Now you can normal summon this since you didn't use your normal summon. And when this card is normal summon, while you have any Centurion card in the graveyard, as well as Oath, you need Oath and any Centurion card. It doesn't matter what it is. Like you can have the spells or the trap. As long as you have both, you would just draw one card. Then you can synchro. Like it depends on what you want to do here now. But you can synchro into Crimson. Crimson's first effect. Let's see, make sure this wasn't it. You can get Synchro Rumble. Looking at the card I got, it was the card you drew off of Alteria. I would activate and send this to the graveyard. So I can get Mseti to graveyard. You would bring back Mseti with this effect. I would banish the token. The monster. So I can get a token, and then I will synchro the token with Mseti. For Chaos Angel, so my monsters are unaffected by cards. And that's just off of 2 cards that I had. You still have the other 3. Then on end phase, you would target this one, send back, and you can go Blazar. So then you have a negate, but I normally wait it. So then I would end turn. Wait. Yeah, I would end turn. I would put Alteria back in the background. Then I would pass turn. On their turn, they activate something. I would chain link 1 and then chain link 2, so that when it resolves backwards, it would be this card activates every time it's normal summon or special. You draw a card. Then this card bounce back and go into Calamity. And then Calamity effects activates. None of their cards activate. You don't worry about your synchro being disrupted by effects because you have Chaos Angel, and then you just continue to go from there. But obviously you have more cards in hand, so you could have set another, send another Horus to the graveyard, and then you can do this on their turn while doing this turn 1 to go into Blazar. And then let's say you would have Happy, and then this will special summon itself. Stand up would activate. Then you send this with Happy to the graveyard to summon this on their turn. Then do it to go into Calamity. But it's like I just had fun and I wanted to use it This I wanted to use this even though like the ban list just came out. So if I only played this deck once for this tournament, and I got first place. And now I'm never gonna use this again because I can't, obviously. So I'm just gonna run another Blazer, I guess. But this is my Centurion, my Horus Synchro deck. And I love Jewish Worm. Let me open up these packs if you want to see. Yeah, I got the Dark Magician. Last one. And that's it. I gotta love Chaos Angel. I just wanted to do something with Chaos Angel and go from there. But that is my Horus Synchro deck, Centurion. And a big shout out to Robert. Robert been messaging me and talking to me often about a bunch of things and helping me find new cards, and he opened a door for me. He said try this, and this deck would have been possible if he didn't put me on to Jewish Worm and Ebony Sun. And Ebony Sun, if any of your monsters are destroyed by battle or card effect, you get light points. So aside from the King Sarcophagus protecting the horror stuff, if everything is destroyed, all of those monsters' attacks get added to your light points. If one monster individually is destroyed by battle, you gain that monster's original attack to your light points too. And I just love Ebony Sun. And when you bring back any of your horror stuff, you can make Amseti 4000. You can add 1000 to any of the other ones. And him at 4000 is like sometimes it's hard to get over. It's like almost like a blue white Chaos Max. And then the spell card is a lingering effect, so it sends. It's just hard to. It's annoying to get over. And then Jewish Worm is just perfect because it goes with it. To me, you can go into Chaos Angel, banish self, get a free second synchro, and go further. And I just love this deck the way it is. And I just got to take out that one card as of tomorrow. Today is the 1st, September 1st. I want it to go out, get my mind off of things, and just play the deck. At least I played the deck in a tournament and got first place with it before the change, before Calamity is gone. So I'm like, I wanted to wait for the ban list to even play going forward, but it hit one card, so it's not much. We still love the deck, and it's still powerful beyond belief, and I'm still playing the deck I love. I hope you love what you play what you love, and thanks again, Robert, for all the help and being there for me.